What's up, Magnus? I entitled this video Sheeple because let me explain. I'm going through my comments on one of my videos, the video I did on abortion, and there's a lot of people on there voicing their opinions. A lot of people say I was brave for even tackling that type of subject. You know, many agreed with me, more agreed with me than didn't agree with me. But there's people on there that I can tell that this video that I'm doing is bigger than just abortion. It's more about thought. But these comments that I read sparked it because I was looking at how people are led so easily. It's ridiculous. And it's kind of funny how that's the girlfriend just coming in. Honey Bear, just sit down on the couch while I finish this video, please.
Honey Bear.
Quietly! I'm talking to the Magnus. Now,
Hi.
it's a very serious video though. A lot of people are led so easily that it's ridiculous. What I mean by this is, and they become so, I would say, scientific. They're so, I can't, attached to science, as if science is the end all be all of all knowledge. But science in itself encompasses a lot of subjects, not just numbers and certain laws. You know, it's science is very deep. It goes everywhere from the atom to the human psyche. You know, it's very deep. And there's some people I saw put comments to this abortion video as, you know, they're talking about different amendments and talking about how fetuses don't have rights, and I'm wrong for calling a fetus a baby and using it interchangeably. You see, they get so caught up in this scientific jargon that all of a sudden now you can't say anything. But one of them told me that the fetus is actually the definition of a parasite. So now the child growing inside of you is a parasite. Oh, and abortion is not murder because it's it's not unlawful killing. Why? Because abortion is legal. So now it's okay, you can do it just because a man, a politician, wrote down it's okay now to kill unborn children. Now, because it's law, it's not murder. You see what I'm saying? How easily people's minds are manipulated? See, when I think, and I'm still growing as an individual, as a human being, I'm still growing, but I think deeper than that. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, it's in the Constitution, or the 14th Amendment said this and that. No, I look at human behavior, and, you know, they act like they can just throw away humanity and the moral compass of a human being. You know, every woman that I've talked to that has had an abortion felt bad about it. Why? Something in their moral compass told them it was wrong, probably inherently, right? You know, it wasn't, I don't think I've met a cold-hearted, you know, woman that aborted their child. You know, people asking me questions on this video about, oh, well, what if some people's jobs don't allow them to have a baby? Well, my answer to that was, well, if you were responsible enough to get such a good job, you know, get such a great job, and, you know, you're moving to the top, then you could be responsible enough to wear a condom, okay? Some person asked me about, well, what if a man spills his seed out of the vagina? I guess he should be killed. Or tried for murder. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, first of all, the sperm. Most sperm is wasted. Only one gets to unite with the egg, right? Only one. So I guess you're going to try them because the rest of the millions of sperm died, right? We're talking about the human that is formed in the beginning. That's what we're talking about. I don't give a fuck what definition you're giving to it. It's still a growing human inside of you. Whatever a man sat down and said, okay, at this stage of this, at this stage is this, it still ends up being a human child when it comes out. All of a sudden, it's not human when it's inside of you? It's not an alligator that's growing inside of you, is it? Okay then. So it's still a forming human child, okay? And no, I don't know all the terms and all the numbers for all this shit. One person asked me, what about the studies that say abortion has actually decreased violence, violent murders by 50%? Murder decreasing murder. That makes sense. You got what I'm saying? Why don't you people think deeper? You're being led along by something some guys wrote who you believe are just the end-all be-all of knowledge, and they're not. Okay? Hundreds of years ago, the earth was flat. Okay? Because they got killed for looking into other scientific knowledge, for speaking against the world being flat and all this other bullshit. It's the same thing going on now. Okay? And we're still learning as human beings. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not pig-headed or, stiff-necked. I can be taught things. And if I can be shown that what I'm saying is wrong, I'm a man. I'm always willing to admit that I'm wrong. Trust me, my girlfriend knows this. We've gotten into plenty of arguments in the past, and whenever I was wrong, I admitted it. Even if I was half wrong, I'm not even one of those guys that are like, well, if you ain't totally proved me wrong, I'll be like, all right, you got that one. I'll still right about that, though. I'm one of that. But what I'm trying to say is, please, people, think for yourselves. Please. Okay? Yes, there are scholars that we can learn from, great scientists we can learn from, great religious leaders we can learn from. There's men of all respects, all right, that we can learn from. But after you learn from them, it's okay to still question it. See, it's easy to accept what someone says in authority as the truth because you don't have to think for yourself anymore. Oh, well, he said this, so, yeah, he's the governor. It's probably true. I'll just go what he says. Then it takes that emotional, it's like an emotional relief for you because all of a sudden something is legal now. You got what I'm saying? Okay? I mean, yeah, hey, if they ever legalize weed, then anyone who thought it was wrong before say, hey, it's legal now I can do it. So whether you're going to argue whether weed is good for you or bad for you, you know what I mean? It depending on what some person in authority writes, you're going to go with it or not go with it. Everything that I've learned about health and about science and men's psychology and all these other things that I've studied and I'm still learning on, I still question. She knows it all the time. I'll say to her, I learned this and I tried this, it kind of didn't work. Maybe he meant this, or maybe he was wrong. Maybe if you try it like this, maybe it doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? And the one that bothers me the most in like the abortion thing is the women who say, yeah, a man would say that. Of course, a man. Men and women have different experiences growing up, period. Okay, in life, whether it's pregnancy, okay, the male point of view is different when his wife is pregnant. The female's perspective is different. Okay, high school, you grow up differently, having different experiences. When you make friends, dressing yourself, washing yourself, eating, working out, there's a lot of things that are different for a man and a woman in life. Okay, it doesn't mean that we can't have an opinion and that our opinion isn't correct just because we don't have a penis or a vagina. It doesn't mean it. Why is it so okay? This question is to the women that are for abortion. Why is it okay for a woman to say, okay, I'm going to kill this unborn child? That's my right and it's okay. Fuck talking about law right now, okay? Whether it's legal or not. Why is that okay? But if the baby's born, if she chooses to have the child, why cannot the man say, I choose not to take care of this? Why? She can choose to kill it, but he can't choose to not rake out any fucking money. Why? You get to choose that. You both made it. It's housed inside of you. It grew inside of you. It came out of you, but you didn't make it. Without him, you can't. Look, are you married? Are you the mother of God? Yet you're not. So it took the male sperm, half of him, and what's funny is the baby might come out looking and acting just like him. But you have choice over whether it lives or not. Why do you have that choice and then men can't? You know, firstly, I believe in taking care of your child. I'm the product of a man that left. So, you know, you damn right he should have shelled out money to take care of me. He helped make me. But I don't believe that if my mother felt, you know, all distraught and depressed because of her new financial burden, I don't think life is worth exchanging for money. Although there are many people out there that do. As we have seen, people are murdered over money. There are plenty of different operations out there that will help a pregnant woman, okay? And like I said before, if you were raped, go get the morning after pill right away so you can destroy that egg before it's fertilized. You get it? It's when they're in union that creates the life and they start growing. You get it? That's when it's a growing human being. So I just answered a few of all these comments on here, but keep in mind this video is about thinking for yourself. It's not just on abortion, it's a bunch of other stuff. I get a lot of dumb comments from people about just health. I'll say something about health, then they'll make this blanket statement about science as if that's their God, and science has always been right about everything in human history. And like I said, the world's flat then, right? Because human science is always correct. You get what I'm saying, people? I don't care how long this video is going on, because I'm getting tired of getting these ignorant ass comments from people. But you know what? Majority of the time I just, yeah, if it's a comment and I can tell the person is truly ignorant, a lot of times I'll answer. I don't see all the comments because they don't all come to my inbox. It must be how you comment or something. But you know, some of them I can tell are trying to pick a fight, so I usually just block them because I don't have any time for that dumb shit. I'm on here to entertain and to help educate and to show you my growth as a human being as I evolve and continue to grow as a person. So that's what it's about for me. I have fun doing this and I enjoy doing this. But please, people, think before you comment. Think before you comment. Try to understand why something is said, and you know why I may have, you know, did the video on something, rather than getting caught up in your emotions. Like you talk like I'm so caught up in my emotions, and you know I don't have any scientific data to explain why abortion is wrong. Why does it have to be scientific? Like I said, the human compass of morality counts, okay? You know, a person who chooses to adopt a child because they feel pity on that child because, say, their parents died, are they wrong because they didn't have some scientific data as of why it would be okay and not okay to adopt that child? It's fucking retarded. I think science has its place, and the human mind and conscience and morality and humanity itself has its place. So that's all I got to say. Stop being sheeple and doing whatever the fuck someone tells you to do just because they wrote it down. I don't care who the fuck it is that wrote it down, okay? Unless you saw God come down with wings glowing or whatever he looks like, and he wrote it down and he handed you whatever tablets or iPad, he wrote it down in this new day and age. Question what a man says. We are not perfect. We all have different ideas, but do it with respect also. If you look at what I post on other people's videos, you don't see me going around, oh, well, this says this, so all that dumb shit. I'm not an idiot like that. Okay, I'm not. I've learned that there are men out there that know things that I could never comprehend at this point in my life. But if I live long enough, I could. There was a time when I was very naive, very ignorant on many things, and I would never want to be who I was 8 years ago, because that guy was very thick-headed, an intelligent guy, but very thick-headed. You couldn't tell him nothing. Once he learned something and he thought it was was written in stone. That was it. It was written in stone. You can't tell him shit no more. I'm not like that anymore. I'm pliable. I'm pliable. You know what I mean? Just give me some relevant, arguments. But I don't like this cut and dry shit with numbers all the time, because it doesn't always involve numbers. If you're a scientist, you can X out the numbers sometimes and call into human behavior. You can do that sometimes. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I think you found that to be a measuring stick that has solved a lot of your problems, but it can't solve all of your problems. Period. There's still stuff science can't explain, and you all know this. So, this is Tyrone Magnus signing off. This video has been 15 minutes long, and I don't give a damn, and I could go longer if I fucking felt like it. That's right. And all y'all telling me I cuss too much, I don't give a damn about that neither. Plenty intelligent men that cuss. It's just adjectives and nouns and all that shit that I choose to use, okay? I think sometimes you can just, sometimes cussing just has a little bit of extra oomph, for entertainment purposes, to be funny, and sometimes just to get your point across. Someone asks you to be quiet. Sometimes a child will not be quiet. Sometimes you gotta say, shut the fuck up! Sometimes that works, and the kid's like, oh, he really means it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on me about child cruelty and abuse and me being mean to children and Neanderthal and all that stuff. I'm trying to make a point. Just saying, sometimes you can use certain strong adjectives and nouns and stuff and titles for things that can help get the point across. Okay? I'm not a stupid individual just because I cuss. It doesn't make you stupid. It doesn't make you really intelligent, on the other hand, just because you learned a few 20-letter words and threw them into your vocabulary. I've met a lot of thick-headed, very learned and huge vocabularied men. And I probably used some wrong words right there, but guess what? I don't give a damn. Y'all know what I meant by that, right? Okay then, so I got my point across. You don't have to know every word in the damn human dictionary to be understood or to be the smartest person in the world. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I get tired of being these guys writing on my page that apparently have no life. They literally, they don't have any life. Like no friends. They don't have a girlfriend. They live home with mom. There's women like that too. They're not married yet because they're 48. They just aren't socialized properly. And a lot of times when a person is introverted like that, they find something that is their stronghold. Whether it's books, whether it's video games, whatever it is. It's their own thing that they found that they do well. And they usually become an expert at it, very good at it. The problem is they can't see anything else. That's the issue. And I get people like that too, and I'm like, well, I already know who they are and what type of person they are. Like they totally don't, they didn't even see what I was trying to talk about. And then thankfully, a good person comes along and is like, you dumb fuck, that's not what he was trying to say, he was saying this. Then they usually get into their own argument, fighting over my video. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes that other, more intelligent, open-minded person shuts that person down. Keep an open mind, people. Keep an open mind. Learn from each other, but also, maybe you want to learn from within. You know what I mean? Just because you study philosophy doesn't mean you can't create your own philosophy. I'm not talking about anything crazy, but I'm just saying, sometimes you may have better understanding than a philosopher that once existed. Things grow, things change. So stop listening to everything you've been told. Anybody want to comment? You can comment. And please, no dumb, thick-headed comments. Understand what I had to say. But I'm sure there's going to be a few of y'all that are going to post dumb stuff. I'm either going to just start blocking people like that, or just not responding at all, because I'm eventually going to have enough subscribers to the point where I'm not going to be able to respond to everybody. I'm getting to that point right now, kind of, where I get a lot of comments and I just can't respond to everybody. So for you ones that are thick-headed, you're just going to stay thick-headed, and I hope you become open-minded at some point in your life and understand, what I was trying to say in my videos. None of my videos preach hate or try to incite a fight, none of that stuff. I'm just here for knowledge and entertainment. Laugh, smile, and learn in my videos and get healthy. That's all I want. Don't sneeze in my videos, woman. Sorry, I'm not crazy. But anyway, like I said, see, I'm lighthearted. I have a good time in my videos, but learn. What?
Shut the fuck up.
She just told me to shut the fuck up. 20 minutes. And for all my true Magnusites, they're listening right now. They understand me. I ain't about to be at 1,000 subscribers. And I already told you, I'm taking it to 10,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers. And on and on and on. Okay? I'm preaching peace here, y'all. It ain't about death and destruction and ignorance. It ain't about none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's right, I said ain't for all you. Oh, well, you know. Oh, by the way, this is your first time seeing me with glasses on, ain't it? This is my glasses. What y'all think? Hello, my name is Tyrone. I'm smart. She's over there laughing, trying not to bust out laughing. All right, y'all. Magnusites, I'm out. I'm exhausted from making this video. Talk to you later.